This one. Once more, this is 360 Quadro TV, the only channel you get trending news and politics, sports, entertainment, gossip, metro, etc. Today we have the dance is over. How Senator Adeleke failed in his bid to become the dancing governor of Osun State. Before we go details of this news, please do not forget to hit on the subscribe button to get all the news as it trends. Back to the news. It all began in 2017. A tragic event has struck people of Osun State and the ruling of All Progressive Congress (APC), a beloved son of the state, a philanthropist, a former governor, and a sitting senator, Senator Adeleke, had passed away. The event that followed the death of Adeleke, who believed to be an influential personality in the Osun State politics, can be best described as breathtaking and to an extent outright chaotic. His seat at the Senate needed to be occupied naturally. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) had to conduct an election within 90 days after it had been declared vacant. It was this process that led to a chain of reaction which held the people of the state and indeed entire Nigeria spellbound for nearly 2 years. Adeleke's brother, Ademole Adeleke, who was based in the United States of America, flew into the country for the burial, at which point the idea of him taking over his brother's political legacy was mooted to him by Isiaka's supporters, and he decided to seize the opportunity. Naturally, his party of choice was that of his late brother, the APC. However, the ruling party had other plans and they decided to move in another direction. Feeling the pulse of the citizens who had been groaning in the difficult experience during the second term of Ralph Arebosola's governorship, and also the high esteem the citizens of the state held his late brother, the younger Adeleke, decided to take his ambition to the opposition, People's Democratic Party. The party, sensing an opportunity, decided to hand him the ticket. Adeleke contested the election and he won quite easily. Ademola Adeleke's victory caught the attention of Nigerians in several ways, but it was his colorful dancing skills during the campaign that brought him to the mainstream of Nigerian politics. A few months later, Adeleke decided to ride his political momentum even further. He decided to contest for the governorship of the state. The stage was perfectly positioned for his victory. Then, incumbent Governor Ralph Arebosola was not the most popular man in the state. Salaries were owed for months. When they were paid, it was mostly incremental, and the state generally experienced severe economic hardship. Osun indigents were gearing for a new start, and Adeleke presented himself at the light of the end of the tunnel. He contested the poll against the APC candidate, Isiaka Oyetola, a loyal member of the party and a vegetarian of the state politics. However, he lacked the charisma of Adeleke, who thrilled his audience with his trademark dancing steps. The dancing senator, as he was called by both his admirers and detractors, made his campaign an elaborate carnival. He did not give much in terms of policy outlook. He did not have to just dance and remind the people how much they have suffered, and they mostly got behind him. Nearly every poll indicates an Adeleke's victory, but it was never clear-cut. There were other powerful individuals involved in the race too. They also have a strong support base in the states, a situation which made the election a nearly contested one. Also, the ruling APC has so much going for them. The party has the support of the federal machinery and a crafty old political calculator in the person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. the former Lagos State governor and the national leader of the party. The election was held. Adeleke was expected Adeleke, as expected, secured the majority of the votes, but it was declared inconclusive as the total number of his winning margin was lower than the total number of votes cancelled. Therefore, the election was declared inconclusive and INEC set another date for a rerun between Adeleke and Oyetola, the two leading candidates in the state. At this point, the beautiful road and the most popular politician in Osun State was Oyetola Omesorin, a former deputy governor and a senator who contested the elections and came third. Omesore had a large support base, and both the APC and the PDP tried to swap him over to their party. Omesoro eventually jumped on the APC ship and asked his supporters to vote in large number for Oyetola. This was seen as a game changer in the run, which saw the APC candidate emerge victorious. Adeleke rejected the result and insisted he would fight for his stolen mandate at the Election Petition Tribunal. In the first legal salvo fired, Adeleke won at the tribunal. There was jubilation in his camp, but the celebration was short-lived after Oyetola revealed his intention to challenge the judgment at the Court of Appeal. Oyetola won at the appellate court, but the senator was not satisfied. He decided to challenge the result at the highest court in the land, the Supreme Court. Adeleke was hopeful, his supporters were hopeful. Davido Adeleke's famous musical nephew was hopeful. The Supreme Court was finally hope for Adeleke to achieve his dream of becoming the governor of Osun State. However, on Friday, 5th of July 2019, the hope of many supporters of the dancing senator was dashed. The hope of the dancing senator was dashed. The Supreme Court, in a 5-2 ruling, declared that Oyetola is the duly elected governor of Osun State. The dance has finally ended. The dance has finally ended for Senator Adeleke. Oh, okay, once more. This is 360 Kwado TV. Only channel you get latest trending news on politics, entertainment, sports, metro, etc. Do not forget to hit on the subscribe button to get all the latest trending news as it breaks. Thanks for watching.